Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and forecast for today, which is Saturday, June 5th, 2021. It's been a while since the last recap. That was Monday, May 24th. There's been a lot going on in these parts at this time. A lot of stuff to do with First Nations and the history between settlers and First Nations and the tragedy of the children in residential schools that has been there for hundreds of years, but some of it has become uncovered and come more into the consciousness. So anyway, a lot of that's going on right now. If you want to look back into the history and see what's going on at this time, I won't get too much into it, but yes, just wanting to, as usual, take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, all across this land, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. And I'd like to once again take this opportunity to make my pledge to help to bring about healing of my people, to help heal the settler people and the mentality, so that we may do our part in bringing healing to our communities, because there's a lot there that needs to be reckoned with. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in the future. But let's get to the weather and kind of try to connect all the dots from the 24th forecast all the way up to now and looking into the future. So if you look back at the last forecast we made, we really talked about this high pressure that was building in for the weekend of the 29th and 30th. Now, that high pressure did build in nicely. I'm drawing it in orange. It wasn't super warm. We thought it may hit summer temperatures on that Saturday the 29th. Not quite, but it cleared out nicely. But we did talk about this low pressure, Aleutian low pressure, with the possibility of cloud. Now, some of that cloud just managed to edge us on the 30th. So it did seep onto the coast on the 30th, Sunday the 30th. That brought some cloud in, but it was a southwest flow, and that really started to warm things up. And that was the main driver of that. Now, if I remember correctly, as we got in after the 30th into the 31st, high pressure ridging still started to really build out over the west coast of the U.S., and that strengthened that ridge up into us, and that moved the cloud northwards. We've cleared out on Monday the 31st, and temperatures really started to skyrocket. We had a nice sunny day on the 31st, brought us back into summer, and that continued to start our meteorological summer season, which is June 1st, the statistical season of summer. And that ridge really held strong for the first and the second with really high temperatures. Temperatures shot up on Monday, Tuesday the 1st, June 1st, into the upper 20s. So we're not quite heat wave temperatures, but really nice and warm and hot by all means. This ridge, as we got into Wednesday, started to sort of shift eastwards a little bit. Still hot day for Wednesday the 2nd. But as it got into Thursday the 3rd, started to shift a little bit more. We saw a bit of a southwesterly flow. Now, still quite warm, and it was really being fueled by this old Aleutian low. Little bit of cloud went through on Thursday morning in particular. That was weak enough to burn off through the day quite easily with the sunshine. For the inner south coast, we were back into a summer's day for Thursday. So the first 3 days of June, summer hot days. On the west coast, took a little bit longer. There was some low-level moisture still hanging around in the form of fog. Took a lot longer to burn off. Now, as that went through, let's see, we're into the 4th now. That's Friday the 4th. Let me just... Okay, I'm back. Just a short little thing there. So, we'll get rid of this orange, because as we got into Thursday, we were still warm like we said, But as we got into Thursday, we saw new low pressure move into the Gulf of Alaska, and that moved towards the Alaskan Panhandle. So actually, I'm going to go to green here. I should be in green. Now that brought a front through from the west-southwest, a front through for the Friday the 4th, and it gave a fairly good dose of rain. Not a lot, I mean, kind of 3 to 7 millimeters across the coast, so a fair number of showers off and on, and cooler temperatures. So that really cooled things down and bringing us back into spring weather. Now that front went through Friday, and in behind, so this flow still circulating around there. In behind we had this low circulating and a strong push of westerly flow, really breezy down, and this is now into today. That's what we're seeing outside today. Really strong westerly flow down the Juan de Fuca, very breezy, mix of sun and cloud, quite a bit of sun out there, but still quite cool temperatures. Now this flare, I'm going to have to take a break again, so bear with me. Right back. Okay, I'm back again. Anyway, so we still got this low pressure up here on the Panhandle. That front went through, in behind, cool westerly flow, mix of sun and cloud today, Saturday. Sunday, we're seeing another low, satellite low move in here, and it's a punchy little one around this low. And this low is going to cross on Sunday and bring a fair amount of rain. A little bit of wind, but nothing like crazy. But a fair amount of rain for Sunday and more cool temperatures. So we're going to stack up a bit more rain, which we're hoping for. And actually, I was going to talk about the spring numbers are in for May, and that means for March, April, May, and we'll get into that in the seasonal forecast in the future. Anyway, back to this. So that brings us to Sunday, quite wet Sunday. As we get into Monday, this low will kind of mellow out, but the whole trough system will stick around, it looks like, for Monday and Tuesday with a cool mix of sun and cloud. We may see some thunder showers around as this upper low hangs around. Cool mix of sun, cloud, chance of showers throughout the day, Monday and Tuesday. As we get into Wednesday, probably lessening chance. The trough is still kind of hanging around, but Wednesday brings a lessening chance of showers, maybe a bit more sun, but still cool. As we get into Thursday, even less chance of showers and possibly more sun, but again, still cool. As we get into Friday, it looks like new low pressure kind of comes in and strengthens this coastal low, so we're still in for lots of cool spring weather all this week, which is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all the way through there. So no signs of summer to come again, but we've had some good doses of summer so far this season. Anyway, hoping for some rain out there. Hoping you guys are doing well in the future. I'm always thinking about you, and I'm always thinking about, well, I think about the people now, and I think about the plants and the animals and the spirits and beings that are joining us and accompanying us on our journey here. Thanks so much, and as always, may the forecast be with you.